What's up, y'all? This is Sonia Jones with GIP Financials, or Mr. Miyagi of Money. I got a question for you. If you are CEO, small business owner, and you are doing your bookkeeping yourself, are you frustrated? Don't know what you're doing? Just flat out tired? I got the solution for you. We're going to talk about DIY bookkeeping basics. Super easy things. 4 quick and easy tips for you from yours truly. Let's get started. All right, so first things first, if you're doing your bookkeeping yourself, and you can do this once a month, once a quarter, I would not suggest you do once a year, but hey, sometimes you got to do that. You can do that as well. So first things first, you got to make sure you pull your transactions. So you should have a business checking account. So what you'll do, you go into your online banking, and you should have a space where you can download your transactions. And you make sure, if you're downloading your transactions, you download them. The most common extensions to use is comma separated value. That's .csv for comma separated value. If you have QuickBooks accounting software, and there is a format called QBO, you can use that extension as well. But the general one, kind of like the universal, is comma separated value, CSV. So that's step 1. Step 2, once you export those transactions from your bank account, you got to categorize them. You got to separate all of your income from all of your expenses, okay? And if you're not sure how to categorize your expenses, I got a cheat code for you. Go to the IRS website, download the Schedule C form, and in the middle of the Schedule C form, they have a list of general expenses. Use those categories so you won't have to try to think of anything off the top of your head, okay? Step 3, once you pull your transactions and categorize them between income and expenses, you're going to reconcile those transactions. Now, hear me clearly. This is only if you have accounting software. Reconciliation basically means that the transactions that are in your accounting software are going to match the transactions from your bank statement. Okay? So if you're already in your online banking, it might be a good idea to go ahead and download PDFs of all 12 months of your bank statements from the previous tax year. Okay? If you're just pulling those transactions and you don't have accounting software, you can skip the reconciliation. This doesn't apply to you. All right, and last but certainly not least, you are going to calculate your profit and loss. So here's the formula. You're going to take the total of your income minus the total of your expenses. Okay? If you generated more income than expenses, you should turn out to have a profit. The difference should be a positive number. Okay? And that will be the number that you will pay self-employment taxes on. Okay? If you had less income and more expenses, your difference is going to be a negative number. This is what we call a net operating loss. And what you will do with that number will be added to your tax form, and you will not pay taxes on a negative number. Well, what I would suggest that you do is reach out to a tax preparer and see if the loss is significant, say between at least $5,000 to $10,000 or more. See if you can take that loss and carry it over from year to year, so you won't have to take that loss in 1 year. Especially if you are thinking about applying for a loan, right? Because the bankers don't want to see that you have at least a significant loss, right? Probably negative 1,000, 2,000, that's not a big deal. But if you got a significant, like negative 20K or something like that, and it really doesn't fit the business that you're in, that's probably not a good look. Okay, so always make sure that you refer to a tax preparer to get the best advice. And if you need one, we got the best one in the land, Brother Michael Tunstall, G1 Business Group. Got it? All right, so those are my 4 tips. See how quick and easy that was? So I hope that you learned something, that you took good notes, and I got a special bonus for you. If you are looking for some very reasonably priced training, I got some things for you. By the time that you watch this video, we would have had our first 10, what I call 10 to get in, like in the club, 10 to get in workshop entitled Intro to QuickBooks. However, I'm going to be keeping up that same energy, having one $10 workshop a month for the remainder of 2023. So for April, we are going to talk about tips to get grants and loans. You heard it. We are going to give you tips on how to get grants and loans for $10. That's all you got to pay. So click the link in the description to sign up for that class, and we'll have more information on that soon. So until then, take care, y'all. And as always, get in position. Take care. Peace.